Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. I just got off the plane at Oslo Airport, and during my trip of the airport, I will discuss the 20 things I wish I knew before flying down to Norway. 1. Almost every store is closed on Sundays. Typical store hours in Norway are 10 to 8 or 10 to 6, with reduced hours on Saturday and longer hours Thursday. 2. Don't visit in July as it's a collective holiday month. Almost the entire country shuts down for vacation. Employees take 2 to 3 weeks vacation that month. Some stores and restaurants are either closed down completely or have reduced opening schedules. Even public transportation may be less frequent than usual. 3. If you want to see the northern lights, you'll have to go to the northern part of Norway, above the Arctic Circle. So, you have to travel a great distance to see it. It's very rare to see it in the southern part of Norway. It would also take you a day by train or a couple hours by plane to get to Tromsø. Also, if you want to see the northern lights in Norway, you should come late fall or early spring for the best chance to see them. You don't always see the northern lights in the northern part because the sun never sets in some summer months called midnight sun. The midnight sun means the sun never rises for 24 hours or the sun never falls for 24 hours. In winter, you have 24 hours of dark. In summer, you have 24 hours of sun. 4. English is almost universal across Scandinavian countries. Most Norwegians speak English, but may be shy to respond. Don't be afraid to say hi or ask for directions. If you're looking for a good icebreaker, you can ask if the national dish is frozen pizza or if Tex-Mex is Norway's national food. And you can say you heard that everybody in Norway, even their grandmothers, makes tacos on Fridays. 5. They are not in the European Union, so they do not use the euro. They use the Norwegian krone. On the currency exchange, it's written as NOK because other Scandinavian countries, like Denmark and Sweden, also call their currency the kroner. But the prices in Norway are listed with KR next to it. So 500 krone equals 500 KR. Most times, you'll use your credit card anyway, but make sure you know the PIN number for your credit card as you may need it to process your transactions. And if you want cash, their ATM is called a mini bank, and there usually is an English option. It's an almost cashless country. Over 95% of the transactions are cashless, so it's best just to carry credit cards, not notes. Near the end of the trip, it's almost impossible to change NOK back to US dollars, so that's another reason not to carry notes. 6. Norway is known as the most expensive European country. The average price of beer is $10 US in restaurants and $4 in grocery stores. They have a state-controlled monopoly on alcohol called Vinmonopolet. In English, it means the wine monopoly. And it's a government-owned retailer and the only company allowed to sell anything with an alcohol content higher than 4.75% in Norway. You can buy beverages containing less alcohol than 4.75% at the grocery store. The hours at the Vinmonopolet are 10 to 6 Monday to Friday, 10 to 4 Saturdays, and like most places, it's closed on Sundays. 7. Prepared food is expensive in Oslo because the wages are really high. It's like $10 for a hot dog from a street vendor. So check your local grocery store first and see what you can take with you for your daily trips. Preferably, get a hotel room with a fridge if you can. And to save money, it's best to know which stores to buy the stuff you need on a budget. To buy groceries, you'll need to know which are the different price range grocery stores. In Canada, we have a Sobeys and a Metro as the more expensive brothers of Food Basics and Freshco, which sell the identical products for less. The same goes for Norway. The budget ones are Kiki and Remo 1000. Co-op, Mega, and Many are the mid-range stores where you'll pay at least 15% more for the same product. Some other low-cost places, Europrix for shampoo and toiletries, Jula Biltma, and Claes Olsen for do-it-yourself stuff and home hardware, but with the best prices in the city. They also have secondhand stores like Freetex for used clothing and kitchenwares. And they have a dollar store too. But they do not have an Amazon in Norway. 8. There are reverse vending machines in every supermarket where you can return bottles and cans for recycling and earn back the deposit. So don't throw your bottles in the regular garbage. 9. You can reach almost anywhere using public transportation. Just remember to download the app. In a lot of locations, the payment terminals are gone, so you can only buy your tram ticket online using an app. 10. The nickname of Oslo is Tigerstaden, or Tiger City, and you can take your picture with a tiger statue outside the Oslo Central Station. The name reminds me of my hometown of Windsor. I live next door to Detroit, and if you're a baseball fan, Detroit is also known as Tiger City. The new Detroit Tiger Stadium in downtown has huge tiger statues like this Oslo one in front of it. 11. Daylight in winter in Oslo is from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., only about 6 hours. So if you want more daylight, visit in the summer. 12. Every person has the right to roam over any part of the Norwegian landscape, as long as it is uncultivated land. 13. Norwegians are notoriously bad at queuing. Standing in line or waiting your turn are not hard and fast rules, but optional behaviors. 14. Oslo is very pedestrian friendly, so don't rent a car to travel across the city. Parking is very expensive too, except for Sundays where it's free. But most stores are closed anyway on Sundays. There's lots of pedestrian-only streets, and there was a goal to ban cars in the city. You can even cross the roads on a red light. Pedestrians have the right of way crossing the street. 15. You want to make sure you book your trains and hotels quickly online in small towns, as they do book quickly. 16. One important thing to note when arriving or leaving the airport for carry-on baggage: 100 milliliter bottles is the maximum for liquids and gels, and they are to be placed in a Ziploc bag holding up to 1 liter, except for medicine and baby food. The Oslo Airport is probably the most strict on following this rule. Liquid containers larger than 100 milliliters must be placed in checked baggage. Alcoholic beverages over 70% alcohol by volume are not allowed in checked baggage, as it's considered flammable. Maximum 5 liters. Alcohol under 24%, like wine, does not have a restriction, but there's no guarantee it won't break. 17. After landing at the airport, you can take a train from Oslo Gardermoen to Oslo Central Station. It will cost $13 US, but be careful. You will first see a sign that says Fly to Get or Airport Train. Avoid this first machine. Fly to Get is 2 to 3 minutes faster, but costs $23 US, not $13 US like the VY trains. 18. Oslo Airport has luggage storage if you're on a one-day layover and looking to keep things at Gardermoen while in the Oslo city center. It's expensive though. It's priced per day, and you can store luggage there for a maximum of 8 days. 19. You can also store your luggage at Oslo Central Station. The station is open 21 hours a day, so you can't get your luggage during these 3 hours at night. 20. There are 2 important transportation apps you should know. First, there's VY, which is the main train operator in Norway. These are the trains that will take you to and from Oslo Airport. Ruter is the local transportation app that works for all forms of transportation around Oslo. You can take the tram, metro, buses, and ferries with this app. So this concludes the 20 things I wish I knew before flying down to Norway. If you like this trip, please click like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.